महागणपतिं मनसा स्मरामि महादेवमुदं शिरसा नमामि महागणपतिं मनसा स्मरामि. If you take into our reckoning of the different spheres involved in human life, each one is as important as the other. Then definition of success will be entirely different. We often hear from people, he is successful. This person is successful. And you should consult the person. And his wife also. How successful is this fellow? And children also. And you should see them also, children. Some of the teenagers. So success doesn't confine itself to just making money alone. And money making has no limit also. And therefore, what is successful is not simple. Really speaking, there are desires in different spheres of life. And success should be fulfilling all the desires in all spheres. And the desires, there are desires for other people to change also. You want others to be different. And you cannot get them different. You want the whole global economy to be fair. The currencies, monetary system has to gain some kind of a fairness. There is no fairness. In America, you work for 1 hour and earn $10 just doing dishes. Doing dishes means cleaning dishes, okay? Not making dishes. And so doing dishes, you earn $10 minimum. So you earn $10 or more. $10 converted 500 rupees. And one day the fellow worked for 8 hours, $80 and 4,000 rupees. That is monthly salary in India. Many of them are getting monthly salary. And then if you take the buying power, this is earning power, then buying power, that also differs. And therefore there is no global parity, there is no parity in monetary system. In exchange rate, all all the people who are competing in the global trade don't have the same conditions. Like China has no labor union. It's the worst thing to do. It's a great capital American mistake to allow them to compete. Because they have no labor unions. If we insist, have labor union and compete. Correct? Everybody has labor union. You cannot produce, if the union is there, they will ask for more wages, more salaries. And they deserve. And therefore, this is all wrong. If you are informed, you have desires, okay? If you are not informed, so if you are not informed, you got desire for masala dosa. But if you have some information, some knowledge, you have desires. You want the China to be different, America to be different, Europe to be different, everybody to be different, your uncle to be different, your mother-in-law to be different, everybody to be different. And you can't make them different. How are you going to achieve success? Only one way. Desires are vibhuti. To fulfill them is a privilege. Suppose you begin to enjoy the process of fulfilling, that you are able to do whatever you are doing, you are successful. But you can't enjoy the process unless you are ready to take the outcome. You can't enjoy the process. You always have your nose, and it's tuned to the end result. And therefore you want the result to be exactly as you want. And it won't happen. And therefore you can't enjoy the process. Neither process you can enjoy, nor the result you can enjoy. Therefore, from day-to-day life, so we move from one type of failure to another type of failure. So in one sphere there is failure. And like this you keep moving. And if somebody feels sad in 40s, it's not unexpected. So when I redefine success, since there is no success in terms of fulfilling all desires, then what is success if you ask me? If you can manage your desires without allowing them to manage your happiness, your satisfaction, they don't decide your happiness, you are able to manage them. That means you can be happy. You can be happy in the wake of any type of result. If not happy, at least you are not down. And for that you require a certain understanding in the light of what we have understood. You have a privilege to desire and you have a privilege to do. Every desire you need not fulfill. And there are so many fancies, therefore there are many fancies. And you don't go after them. But some of the fancies become desires because they stay with you. You want to fulfill them. You have the privilege of fulfilling them. Therefore, you can make a choice. The Gita tells here, Karmani eva adhikaraste. You can choose a means for fulfilling your desires. Karmani eva adhikaraste. You have a choice only over action. Only over action. Ma paleshu kadachana. Never over the results of action at any time. Ma paleshu kadachana. Karmani eva adhikarahate. You have a choice over action. Never over the results of action. What does it mean? It means this is the fact, this is the reality. It's the reality. Karmani eva adhikarahate. You have a choice over action, not over the results of action. This is not advice. You are not given an advice. There is a statement of fact. Sugar is sweet. Water flows finding its own level. If you throw an object up and it comes down 32 feet per second, I snore when I sleep. I am told. Therefore, so what I say, these are all statements of facts. Nice statement of fact. Just a statement of fact. So what does it convey? Well, it conveys one thing. I have a choice over action to fulfill a given desire. I don't have a choice over the result of action. And the result may be of my expectation, may be more than my expectation, may be less than my expectation, may be even opposite. Correct? Equal to my expectation. My famous example, I want to cross the road and catch the bus. Nalla example. I want to cross the road and catch the bus. I cross the road and caught the bus. Equal. I cross the road and miss the bus. Usual. So I crossed the road all right, but I missed the bus. Then we have I crossed the road and got a ride. A friend bought a new car, so stops the car. Asks you to please get in. More to impress you that he has got a car. Anyway, you got a ride to your home. Unusual. But it does happen. More than what you expect. The fourth one is interesting. Because there is a fourth one, on these roads I used to see, in American roads, so they will always have a single letter board, and the letter is H. Means what? Hospital. Hospital. They tell you where is the hospital. If you take a turn, hospital is available. Why? You need all that. Why on the road it should be there? Hey, on the road it should be there. You are on the road not to go to the hospital. Nobody wants to go to the hospital. You are on the road, going somewhere. You end up in the hospital. Crossing the road. The fellow was crossing the road. And he looked this side and that side. And you just dot. Look this side and that side, there is enough clearance. This is the truth about traffic. However heavy is the traffic, there is always a small gap. There is always a gap. You got a gap and then you dotted. But you didn't see down below there is a fresh banana peel. And இப்பதான் பஸ்ஸில் சாப்பிட்டான் அவன். So just now who ate a banana and threw away the banana peel as it should do. And it is there on the road. And you step on it. That's all. You sleep and you were reckoning that you would cross if you keep moving. If you come down, Yamaha is on you. Yamaha, you know? Yamaha, Lord Yamaha. No, Yamaha is a two-wheeler. It's a big two-wheeler. Yamaha. Yamaha is on you. Yamaraja Duta also is on you. Maruti is on you. So all these fellows are with you. You end up in the hospital. That is the fourth result. Understand this? This is in every karma. Every karma is fraught with this fourfold result. You need an attitude to deal with all this, to control your ragadvesha. They control you because they set you up. And when things are okay, you can be elevated. You are elated. You can hit the ceiling. Ishta. Equal also you are happy. But less than what you expected in different degrees and opposite, and how you are going to deal with them. Definitely you are sad. It's not one time in life. This is life, okay? These unpleasant situations keep coming. That is life. And they make you sad. Why? For want of attitude. Attitude based upon your understanding of the reality of karmanyeva adhikaraha me. I have a choice over my action, no choice over the result. And that means, so the result is taken care of by whom? By the laws. The laws that are Ishvara. Therefore, you are karma hetu, you are not karma phala hetu. This is a very big important fact. Karma hetu na, you are the cause for action, you are not karma phala hetu. You are not the author of the result of action. What a relief, by God. 50% successful I am. Why? Because I am not karma phala hetu. I am only karma hetu. And therefore my success is to be reckoned whether I have done my homework. I have done my homework whether I did it or not. That is all what my sphere. I don't require to think of the other person's job. It is Bhagavan's job. It is Ishvara's job. It has nothing to do with me. And therefore, so I come to discover the result as it unfolds itself, whether it is in keeping with my expectation or more or less or even opposite. And coming as it does, the result from Ishvara, it has to be accepted as Ishvara's contribution. It's coming from Ishvara. So coming from Ishvara, we have a ready-made attitude. We have a ready-made attitude. This is Indian. This is a typical Indian. So in the temple, so we have the after the worship is over, they distribute prasada. So prasada can be vibhuti, it can be kumkumam, it can be tulasi, it can be a sugar crystal, it can be halwa, it can be laddu. Prasada, you don't know what it is going to be. Can be vadai also. You don't know what the prasada will be. But your attitude towards what is given is one of glad acceptance, prasada. It's an amazing attitude. With reverence you accept it. If you can do it in a temple, you can extend it to your life, in all situations of your life. இந்த நாள் தான். What makes you sad is this anishta, what you don't want happens. Anishta. If you know, if you have an attitude of glad acceptance of the result as prasada, glad acceptance comes because of prasada buddhi. Ishvara has to be brought in. That is why I spend a lot of time about Ishvara. It is the laws of Ishvara the laws that are Ishvara. Therefore, every result is prasada. And if it is prasada, it is more or less acceptable to me. And therefore, raga dveshas don't decide whether I should be happy or not. My likes and dislikes, my desires don't decide about my happiness. I decide because of my attitude. I am successful because I perform my action well. And there I am successful. I can be more successful in the sense if I find my action was lacking something, I can make it up. I can change it. So my success is defined in terms of what I do, is not in terms of what I get. Wow. This is another a definition. I can enjoy the process. It's not just verbal. In our culture, it is very dynamically manifest. We say that. How much we mean, that is one's own, that is our understanding. But it is there in our culture, it's all Bhagavad Prasada. Even a child is a prasada. Your own body is a prasada. So glad acceptance includes your body, the color of your body. It is prasada. And therefore, prasade, then chitta prasada. If prasada attitude is there, chitta prasada. Even your mind has a certain cheerfulness. And therefore, dukkhanam hani. Sadness is not possible. Therefore, raga dveshas are incapacitated to create any regret, sadness, failure, sense of failure. But they can get you, creating a lot of pressure in you to transgress dharma. So in order to fulfill the raga dveshas, one can transgress dharma. But if you have dharma as Ishvara, and you have a commitment to be in harmony with Ishvara, your raga dveshas do not make you transgress dharma. You operate within dharma. And therefore, so at karma choice level, there is management. You don't allow them to manage you. There is management because you choose dharma. Not raga dvesha. You choose dharma. In keeping with dharma, all your raga dveshas. Amazing. So the choice of karma means there is dharma. Therefore, even though you don't feel like doing certain things, If they are to be done, you do. You feel like doing certain things, they are not to be done, and you don't do them. Even though you feel like doing them, you don't do them. And therefore, ragadveshas do not control you. Dharma guide you. Whole life becomes yoga. Have some more ambitions, please. Some more desires, please. This is karma yoga. Yoga karmasu kaushala. Kusalata. Choosing what is to be done. Interpreting what is proper. That is called kusala. When dharma comes, naturally, interpretation comes. In a dynamic situation, you need to interpret. Dharma na pramaditavyam, kushalat na pramaditavyam. That is kausala. Dharma and kausala go together. You have to interpret. That's why we have such a great canvas of Mahabharata where archetypes are put into situations, and there you find they are interpreting dharma wrongly, rightly. In the process, you learn what is right, what is wrong. It's a very, very revealing canvas, Mahabharata. So you have prasada buddhi with reference to karma phala. Then, with reference to means to accomplish ends, dharma is not transgressed. Then you are in charge of your ragadvesha. Ragadvesha remains a privilege. Otherwise, so instead of dog wagging the tail begins to wag the dog. Tail wagging the dog. When the dog wags the tail, it's nice. But suppose the tail remains the same and the dog is wagging. அது பொல்லாத tail இது. That's ragadvesha management, and whoever manages ragadvesha properly is successful. There is siddhi. Siddhim vindati manava. There is siddhi, success. This is called antakarana shuddhi. Siddhi is antakarana shuddhi. So when you have your ragadveshas managed well, there is composure, there is inner leisure, there is shanti. And that paves the way further spiritual knowledge. महागणपतिं मनसा स्मरामि महादेवमुदं शिरसा नमामि महागणपतिं मनसा स्मरामि